Hello everyone. In this session of class 12, I am going to discuss about transcription process in eukaryotes. The structural gene present in the eukaryotes is monocystronic, and the process of transcription is similar, little bit change is there. First of all, the transcription process in eukaryotes takes place in the nucleus. The coding sequences called exons forms the part of mRNA, and non-coding sequences called introns are removed during RNA splicing, and exons are joined in a defined order. In eukaryotes transcription process, three types of RNA polymerases are found in the nucleus. RNA polymerase 1, it transcribes rRNA. RNA polymerase 2, it transcribes the precursor of mRNA called heteronuclear RNA or hnRNA. RNA polymerase 3, it transcribes tRNA, 5S rRNA and snRNA, small nuclear RNA. In the transcription process, the primary transcripts are non-functional, containing both the exon and introns in RNA, and are called heterogeneous RNA. The hnRNA, they undergo splicing, and two additional processes called capping and tailing are also occurs. In capping, an unusual nucleotide called methyl guanosine triphosphate is added to the fifth end of the hnRNA. In tailing process, adenylate residues about 200 to 300 are added at the third end in a template independent manner. Now the hnRNA undergoes a process where the introns are removed and exons are joined to form mRNA. This process is called RNA splicing. Now let us discuss genetic code. Genetic code is the relationship between the sequence of nucleotides on mRNA and sequence of amino acids in the polypeptide. George Gamow, he suggested that the code must be of 3 bases in order to code for 20 amino acids, because there are only 4 bases, that is 4 to the power 3, it comes 64, and this 64 they codes for the 20 amino acids. So the codon is triplet. Hargobind Khorana develops chemical method for synthesizing RNA molecules with defined base combinations to develop genetic code. Marcel Nierenberg, he develops cell-free system for protein synthesis and thus artificially synthesized proteins to understand the nature of the codons. Severo Ocampo demonstrated that polynucleotide phosphorylase also helped in polymerizing RNA with defined sequences. He also called enzymatic RNA synthesis. What are the salient features of the genetic code? There are 6 features. First, the codons are triplet. Out of 64 codons, 61 codons code for 20 amino acids and 3 codons are the stop or terminating codon. For example, UAA, UGA and UAG. Second feature, one codon codes for only one particular amino acids. Hence, they are called unambiguous or specific. Some amino acids are coded by more than one codon. Hence, the code is degenerate. The codon is read on mRNA in a contiguous fashion, that is, without punctuation. Hence, the code is commaless. The genetic code is nearly universal because particular codon codes for the same amino acid in all organisms from bacteria to human being, except in mitochondria and few protozoans. AUG has a dual function because it codes for methionine and it also acts as an initiation codon. Here, the mutation also occurs in the nitrogenous bases because sudden inheritable changes in genetic material cause 2 major types of mutation: point mutation and frame shift mutation. Point mutation, where a single base pair is replaced by another base pair. For example, in sickle cell anemia, point mutation in beta globin chain results in the change of glutamine to valine. In frame shift mutation, the change in the reading frame because of insertion or deletion of the base pair. In insertion, it is the addition of one or more nucleotides in the DNA segment. But in deletion, it is the removal of one or more nucleotides from the DNA segment. For example, Ram has red cap. If we insert a letter B in between has and red, and the statement will not be read properly. Same exercises can be repeating by deleting the letter R, E, D one by one and rearranging the statement to make a triplet word. So, sometimes the mutation is beneficial, sometimes the mutation is harmful. So, thank you for this session.